This week, I want to do another reading vlog, and this one I think is going to be pretty interesting. I'm excited for it because I want to bring you guys along for the ride that is Butcher and Blackbird. This is by Bryn Weaver. I've seen this everywhere. It's a dark romance comedy, and the trigger warnings in this, I just got done reading. I have to know everything about this book now. I need to know about the cookies and cream ice cream that is mentioned in here, and I've seen some people react to it. I don't know what it means still, but I need to find out. So this week we're going to be reading this. I am currently reading, The Prisoner's Throne by Holly Black for another video. So this may take me a little bit to get through just because I'm kind of bouncing back and forth between, but I want to have like another genre because I'm liking the book, the other one, but I'm not loving it, so it's not one of the ones that I really want to sit down and binge. But I just got this in the mail like 2 days ago, and I've just been staring at it because I want to read it. So I've decided that I'm just going to read it alongside the other one, and I'll probably focus more on this one this week. We're going to see how it goes. I'm excited. Let's just get right on into it. Okay, I wanted to give a quick little update. I haven't really gotten far in this book at all. I'm only like 32 pages in. Yeah, I'm only 32 pages in. This book is already just unhinged. I mean, it starts off strong. It starts off right in there. Okay? And I shouldn't be smiling. No, I shouldn't. I should because it's a comedy, but like, it feels wrong to be smiling and laughing at serial killers, at the things that the serial killers are saying to each other. I'm not gonna get ahead of myself, but I see the hype behind this so far, and I'm only 32 pages in. Is it wrong to say that I really like Rowan's character? Anyway, at the very start of this, like literally the first page, you're starting off with the main character Sloane in a cage, locked in a cage for 3 days with no air conditioning, with a person she just killed, like right outside the cage. That's literally how the very first page of this book starts. That's all I'm gonna say, because I'm gonna keep this spoiler free, but I already love Rowan's personality and the things he says to Sloane. It's definitely like a grumpy sunshine thing that I'm getting here, and he's the sunshine, she's the grump. Never in a million years did I think that I would be reading a dark romantic comedy about serial killers killing serial killers and their like friends to lovers story behind it. I'm not disappointed, and I'm not sad that I picked this up. So anyway, I'm gonna get back to reading, but I feel like I'm gonna end up flying through this book pretty quickly for the sole purpose of, one, it's easy to read. It's very fast-paced. But two, I need to know what this cookies and cream ice cream scene is all about. I wanted to give an update on Butcher and Blackbird. I am on page 149 right now. Last night I got to page like 130 something. And of course I didn't think it happened before the 50% mark. And of course I wasn't recording because it was like 11 o'clock at night. I got to the ice cream part. I don't think I'll ever look at ice cream the same after that one. I'm glad it wasn't as gross as I was expecting. Don't get me wrong. I'm still not gonna look at ice cream the same, especially cookies and cream ice cream. But I was a little worried that it was going to be worse. I think the scene before the ice cream is way worse, and no one prepared me for that. Okay? I kept seeing everything about the ice cream scene. I have not seen anything about what comes literally like 3 pages before the ice cream scene. That one traumatized me. Probably one of the most disturbing things I've read. But on a lighter note, I still love Rowan's character so much. I absolutely am eating up their banter. The things he says has me smiling and laughing so much. I'm loving this book. I never thought I would say this, but I can't read this book fast enough. So, there may be disturbing things in this, but it does not take away from also being extremely cute. Somehow. That's it. Just somehow the most disturbing yet cute and funny book I've ever read. Also, I'm like almost 50% in, and there's not much in the aspect of romance that has happened, so it's definitely like a slow burn, and every chapter I'm like, this will be the chapter, and it's not. So patiently waiting for that, and I'm going to get back to reading so that I can get to that part. If you don't mind disturbing books and you want something cute and funny that somehow at the same time, you got to pick this book up, because like I'm having such a fun time reading it. Okay. I just finished Butcher and Blackbird. It was so good. I'm gonna give this, I don't know, because I'm changing my rating system to where it's gonna be like 3.54, 4.55. So I think I would give this 4 stars, but it's hard because I kind of want to give it 4.5 stars. It's somewhere between the 4 and the 4.5 stars. I had such a fun time reading this. I did not want to put it down. When I wasn't reading it, I just wanted to pick it back up and start reading it. I love Rowan's character so much. He made this whole entire book. The nicknames he has for her were so cute, and every time that he called her love, I ate it up. Couple weird things in here, but that's expected when you're reading a dark romance comedy about serial killers who kill serial killers being friends to lovers. It's expected for there to be weird stuff in here. All you have to do is read the trigger warnings and you'll find that one out. The ending to this, I cannot wait for the other books. I'm hoping that the way that these are is like each one is focused on a brother, because I think, yeah. This is part of the Ruinous Love trilogy, and Rowan has 2 other brothers. So I'm hoping that each book is like following the other ones, especially because they have like they give like small details about the brothers that I really want to know more about. And also on top of that, the ending to this, I need the next book. I need to figure out what's going to happen. Even with this being a comedy, definitely check the trigger warnings, because overall, this was a super enjoyable read. It had me laughing. The things that Rowan says were so cute. I love their relationship, love their dynamic. It's just so enjoyable. It was so funny. Even with it being friends to lover, it's still definitely a slow burn. I don't think anything really romantic happened until after the 50% mark. But next, tomorrow I think it is. Yeah, so Happily Never After by Lynn Painter comes out tomorrow. That is the one where her fiance, she finds out, cheated on her again right before their wedding, but she doesn't want to call it off because her fiance's dad is her dad's boss, and so she doesn't want to cause problems there, so she hires an objector to come and stop the wedding during it. They end up getting to talking afterwards. She gets really interested in his job, starts working with him, and then they start having feelings for each other, but then his ex is about to get married and they get hired to be the objector for her wedding by her fiance, and he doesn't want to be the one to hurt his ex, and so that kind of causes conflict between them, the 2 main characters. So that sounds super interesting, and I've been waiting for this one to come out, so I'm gonna start that tomorrow when it comes out, and that'll be our next book. So the next update will be once we start that one. So I want to do a quick little update on Happily Never After by Lynn Painter. I just started this yesterday on its release day, but I am 54% of the way through. I'm on page 149, but I am having such a fun time reading this. I don't want to put it down. I constantly just want to keep reading this, and every time I don't have it, I want to pick it back up. I typically don't really care for Friends to Lovers. This one and then Butcher and Blackbird, I think I might be changing my mind because I'm really enjoying it. This also has like kind of fake dating. It's a weird situation that I don't want to explain because I feel like it would be too spoilery, but this is definitely like a fake dating type thing, and it works so well. I absolutely love the two main characters, both of their characters, so much. It's not really grumpy sunshine. It's weird. It's like, I don't know what you would call them, but she is just like super blunt to the point and just says whatever's on her mind, and I love it. And he is just really go with the flow. Doesn't really care what's going on. Well, he portrays that he doesn't really care what's going on, but I just love their dynamic. I love the banter between them. Both characters are so funny. This book has had me laughing so many times, and I just love the way that Lynn Painter writes her characters and also writes their dialogue. It's just really funny, and I'm having such a good time, and I think that after I'm done with this, I'm gonna go and pick up some of her other books. The way that this is, I didn't look into it, but I feel like this might be an adult romance. There's not really any spice in it, but it's just like, she definitely throws some swear words in there. It's not like over the top too much, to where it's like ruining the book, but I know that at least most of her other books are YA. I haven't personally read, this is the first thing I've read by her, but I think that I'm going to go pick up some of the other ones. I see Better Than the Movies a lot, so that might be like the next one that I pick up. I think The Do-Over is by her too, but I think I'm going to pick up a couple of her other books after this because I am really enjoying her writing a lot. So if you haven't picked this up, if you are a fan of Lynn Painter, I would highly recommend this because it is so enjoyable. It's so funny. Like I said, I'm 54% of the way through, and I'm just dying to get back to this book, and I think I might. I don't think I'll end up finishing it today, but I have a strong feeling that I will definitely be finishing this. Probably not tomorrow morning because I have to go into work, but by tomorrow I'll be done with this, without a doubt. I just finished Happily Never After. This is getting 4 stars. Is it though? I'm torn between 4 and 4.5 stars because I had a really, really good time. I think it's 4.5 stars. No, I think it's 4. It's 4. I thoroughly enjoyed this book. I loved both main characters. Sloane is definitely more of like a pessimistic type person, where Max is more, he's definitely more optimistic, but not like overly optimistic, where it's like he's unrealistic about life. And so I loved their dynamic and the balance between them that their personalities gave. The dialogue between the characters is so good. The banter is perfect. The humor in here, top tier. This is my first Lynn Painter book that I've read, and now I want to go binge like all of her books because I love the way she writes, just like the way that the characters interact with each other. It makes it feel very realistic, and it just completely sucks you in. Like, I didn't want to put this book down. I wanted to sit here and read this until I was done. And being at work today was torture because I literally thought about this book the whole time I was there. Highly recommend this one. This one is an adult one. There is spice in here, but it's not like over the top too much, and the scenes aren't like overly graphic or detailed. There's a couple scenes. So, I mean, if you don't like books to have spice in them, you can definitely just skip over them. It's such a fun, fast-paced read. Let me know which one of hers are your guys' favorites because I do want to go on like a binge of her books. And I want to know if there's any out there that are worth skipping and what your guys' favorites are so that I can pick those ones up first. The whole entire like plot of this, with them being objectors for weddings, there were a couple scenes in here from them doing that just had me laughing. It was such an interesting and unique plot that I've just never seen in a book. Overall, again, another successful reading vlog. This was 4 stars. Butcher and Blackbird was 4 stars. I had so much fun reading both of these. And now, I'm not gonna lie, I really just don't know what to pick up next. I'm kind of getting like mild reading slump feelings. And I don't know what I want to read next after this because I enjoyed it so much. I need to get to my physical TBR, but I don't know what to pick up. There's so many, like, I don't read romance typically, but I'm starting to get more into it, and I'm starting to find a lot more romance books that I really have been enjoying lately, and it's kind of pushing me towards like a romance binge, especially, I don't know why, but for spring, it just, with it becoming warmer, I don't know why, but I'm gravitating towards those more. And there's so many that I see that I just don't have and that aren't on Kindle Unlimited. And I'm just like, I just need to get to my physical TBR, but I can't stop reading books on my Kindle. And it's a struggle because a lot of books that I've been reading on my Kindle aren't ones that I had already or are on Kindle Unlimited. So I'm sitting here buying books when I have all of these that I need to read. Yeah, I guess I'm off on my merry way to figuring out what I want to read next. And that's probably gonna include me picking up 10 books and reading like the first chapter of each and then deciding which ones I want to read. But that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you made it this far, make sure to leave a little heart emoji for all the romance books that I'm about to binge. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye!